Abracadabra. Welcome into the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're here to give you another world-famous commentary on Hocus Pocus. We have our movies paused at the roughly 12 to 14 second mark. If you guys want to go ahead and get sunk up with us, we'll go around the cauldron to meet the bros. As always, I am your host, Brian Banner, and to my right, we have the mayor himself, Jeff Hornacek. Now, Horns, I know that you at one time were forced to drink witch's potion. Can you explain that experience to me?
Yeah, I was an intern with Penn State football, 2006, and we had this offensive assistant coach, blonde-haired guy, older dude. Gatorade wasn't our sponsor, so he gave me this potion one time that I drank. I woke up about 6 years later in a courtroom, and I don't remember much else, but there was a movie that HBO made about it. Go check that out.
All right. Will do. And to his left.
I was expecting more, like, it was a traumatizing thing in my life. You just really...
Well, it was, like, really dark. I mean, what do you want me to bring more stuff up?
All right.
Well, you could at least acknowledge my feelings. What spell do I have to cast to get some goddamn empathy? What's that spell?
Banner has no feelings right now.
Jesus. How calloused are you? It's a bad joke, that's one thing. Show a little empathy.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. And to his left, we have the American hero, Nate Thurman. Thurman, now I know that you are actually you had a minor in college in brewing, which is brew. Were the classes hard?
No, not really. I kind of coupled that with wine tasting, so I was drunk for at least 75% of the classes, so I don't think they were hard. They were pretty easy.
All the jocks took witch's brew. Everyone knew that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to get tight in with the equestrian team.
Of all sports, that's the sport of choice. And to his right, we have our enforcer in the paint, Matthew F. Geiger. Now, Geiger, I know that you once witnessed somebody get turned into a cat. Why did you do that to them?
Because it was the first time in history someone had a foursome with the Sanderson sisters. And I said, I want to turn one into a cat. I want to ask the one to leave, and maybe I'll just fuck Sarah Michelle Gellar or Sarah Jessica Parker, whatever the fuck her name is. There's three names. There's only one of them that's hot.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is at home right now saying, how the fuck do you get me confused?
Melissa Joan Hart.
She should be so lucky because
Haley
Sarah
Joel Osment.
Melissa Joan Hart girl I named is hot.
How many three names are there in Hollywood? Have you ever met a fucking person with
Jonathan
three names?
Taylor Thomas.
In real life, though, have you ever met someone with three names? No.
No one does that.
There's no Ian Johnson Davis like at your elementary school. It doesn't exist.
All
I
right.
love where we're at right now. Let's start this shit.
This is perfect. All right, we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Walt Disney Pictures. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween!
And if
scary,
you Bible thumpers don't know, this is the date that Jesus died on. It's something about Jesus, the holiday, I think.
Dude, 1693, that was a bad year. My bookie was really fucking on top of it that year.
Bette Midler.
I love when they put up like a director's name, like a
Kenny fucking Ortega.
And everyone in the theater is like, am I supposed to know who that is?
Yeah, I was going to kind of bring that up. I've done a lot of drinking today and no preparation for this, but do we know anything else he's done at all?
No, how do you lead with
Kenny Ortega did High School Musical. He did The Descendants.
But what had he done before this?
I don't know. I don't think he had done anything.
Was this his breakthrough?
I think technically.
It's like, what have the Beatles done before I Want to Hold Your
his
Hand? I don't know. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Was this it? Okay.
Kenny Ortega's at home because, of course, he was described as like, what the fuck did I do to you guys? Everyone's got to start somewhere. Like, Mozart didn't just wake up and, start playing the piano.
And shit out his Fifth Symphony. Dude, you really, live in a good neighborhood, a white people neighborhood, when you sleep with the window open.
That's security right there.
Yeah,
you have security in your
disgusting.
house. You feel good.
Or you're just the baddest motherfucker around. You know, no one's gonna fuck with you and steal your shit. One of the two. Looking at this kid, I'd say it's the latter.
He was rocking capris before they were in.
You know what's funny? In Belgium, is that 0-calorie Emile Hirsch?
Non-GMO Emile Hirsch. Actually, it's
lettuce wrap Emile Hirsch.
Gluten-free.
It's Emile Hirsch, no bun, no cheese.
No added sugar Emile Hirsch. That actually just is Emile Hirsch, I think.
Banner, did you see that? Co-producer Bonnie Bruckheimer.
Thackeray. Can someone on the pod name their kid Thackeray?
I have to have sex before I have
I feel like that's
We'll
a
just develop a
lost bet.
list and named him Zachary.
Or just go get a cavity filled, come back and try and pronounce Zachary.
Oh my god.
I'm planning on having a few more beers during
Did
this.
they not have shoes in 1863, or what the fuck's the deal?
Well, his buddy has
1693.
some.
Pay attention.
Yeah, it's kind of
His
like
buddy's
prohibition.
Financed, so he's got all the money.
That's so fucking
Banner, what year did this movie come out?
93.
Can we all agree though that this is
A little
a
bit,
chick
1993.
movie? Like chicks love this movie.
For
I've
sure.
never met a guy that likes this movie.
Hi.
I'll take that back. I've never met a guy that I took shopping with me that likes this movie, and that's the nicest I'm gonna put it.
Well, then you've never met a guy. That's a great cauldron right there. What do you think the fog machine budget was for this?
I wonder if they're using a fog machine or dry ice on that one.
Guys, this will
That
come.
one was probably dry ice.
When I was a kid, this movie scared the shit out of me. Like, I literally would have nightmares that these witches kidnapped me from my room.
Yeah, like I understand it's supposed to be funny, but yeah, it kind of freaked me out as a kid.
I'd only have nightmares of two of them kidnapping from my room. The other one, I just closed my eyes, pretend she kidnapped me till my room until I became really relaxed and just kind of fall asleep.
I'm assuming you're talking about Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, it's cool to admit you were afraid as a child. It's nothing.
This is a safe space.
Yeah.
You can feel
You're with
vulnerable.
No one's going to hear this. Trust me.
Book?
That book is.
Every time I watch this, because I don't know if you guys have a Halloween movie. I have a couple, but this one is probably. I don't want to compare it to Christmas Vacation because as many people don't watch that, and Christmas is a bigger holiday. But this is probably the number one Halloween movie. I
It's
just
definitely
don't
a cult following
understand
movie.
why every time I watch it.
So, Bette Midler doing this, I've heard at the time was kind of like a big deal, but like, what else is she in?
Okay, no, everyone's
Bette
phones
Midler.
down because Jeff, this is a great question. What else is she in? Because I don't have an answer. I would
This movie
say that
called
she was
Three
like,
Wives Club that she's in that I know of, but I think that might
was
have
she
been
a talk show host or something?
I don't know, man. And this was one of the first things Sarah Jessica Parker did. And the only role she's been in where they were like, we might have to make your nose a little bit bigger. She's like, really?
That is true.
I bet she came to the audition and the director, Kenny Zapata or Ortega, whatever his name is, was like, wow, I respect the commitment. You already put on the prosthetic nose.
Kenny Zapata.
No, this is my face.
I was about to say something about Sarah Jessica Parker, but then I realized it's true about any woman. You look better as a slutty blonde, so I don't.
They're not
guess
objects. Come on.
Yeah, kind of goes for anyone. And
So
did
they're
she
really-
date Matthew Broderick? Or married to him?
She's married to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
right.
think she still is, actually. You know, Matthew Broderick killed a guy.
What?
Vehicular manslaughter. He got off. It's like a huge controversy in Hollywood.
I heard the guy just ran in front of his car, though, while he was doing 85. And when I say I heard that, I just came up with that in my mind right now.
I just heard Matthew Broderick got off and I couldn't continue anymore.
That's fair.
I just kept thinking of Godzilla.
Ooh. 1998 Godzilla? 97?
So they're gonna boil this girl, and that's gonna turn them young. What's happening here?
No, they're
Yes,
gonna
man.
She's gonna make her drink this potion, and they're gonna suck the life out of her.
And,
Basically.
Got
and
it.
hard seltzer Ryan Gosling is just watching the whole thing right now.
I love a good
No!
cauldron.
He's like, to escape, you're gonna have to fuck us all. He's like, can I start with her at least?
What is your obsession with her?
Sarah
She's
Jessica
not
Parker,
even
she's hot
green.
in this.
Well, right now she's 900 years old.
Okay, is she hot though, or is she hot by comparison? Because I've actually seen girls that I was like, she's pretty, but her friends are fucking mutants, so I don't know if she's really pretty or not.
No, it's true. This is one of the only movies she doesn't look like a horse.
Well, I like horses, Thurman.
I
so-
actually heard she read for Seabiscuit. But then they said, you don't have any lines. Why the fuck are you reading an audition for this? I didn't. My agent sent me in here. I don't know.
They just fed her hay and just like, hold on, Sarah, just 10 more
Dude,
minutes.
does this not look like every one of those freaky like sorority recruitment videos where they're like, join the Kappa Gammas?
They're all singing.
And they're
in-
sucking the life force out of
It'll
a...
be fine. You have to
17.
drink rabbit's blood, but after that, it's fine.
And you'll sell out all your beliefs and have fake friends, but honestly, it is the best.
3 dicks per week.
You will hardly ever cry and not even know why. Man, that poor chick, that's her, like,
Is that her
looking
face?
younger? I don't know.
Is that just her face? I don't know. Or is that acting?
Yeah, maybe. I think, is Bette Midler, like, the most overrated person of the 90s?
And like you were saying earlier, I know it like the name. It's like a very popular name, but I can't
think it's
recall
just from
what
this
else it
movie.
is.
It's just like asking if Matthew Broderick's overrated for doing Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is an iconic role, but he's really in nothing else ever. He was
What about-
Simba, I guess.
What about Mouse Hunt?
Oh,
Godzilla.
he's in Mouse Hunt with Timon, actually. So that little girl, is she dead?
Not yet.
Almost.
Because they sucked the life force out of her. That seems like let's call
I mean,
it.
really, Jeff, her parents were getting divorced. She wasn't going to college. So, I mean, what really have we lost?
Oh, good point.
God, I bet that book has all types of spells and also how to make a bitch and peach cobbler.
Gluten-free, too.
They were making gluten-free famous before gluten-free was a thing.
What is the chick on the left doing with her mouth? It's confusing me.
That's what I was asking earlier. Is that just her face?
Is that
or
a
this-
director's note, or is she just doing that on her own?
Act like you got peanut butter in 7 parts of your mouth and you're trying to get it out.
And there's
It's
not a
safe to
glass
say-
of milk in sight.
It's safe to say, guys, if Miramax did this movie, only one girl would be in Weinstein's trailer, and it would be the two on the left right now.
How far in
Too
are you
soon?
going to get over Sarah Jessica Parker is what I'm wondering.
He wants to get in all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's the cat. God, I don't remember much of this at all.
Really? You don't remember that? Yeah, he's the cat the whole time.
Because there's that part later on where he gets ran over and they like inflate him like a beach ball.
And
It's
he
like
could,
what they do to Newman in Space Jam.
Yeah.
because I think this is where Sabrina got all their ideas, right? Because that cat talked and he was part of TGI Fridays the whole time, if you guys remember that.
There's like the meme of him like filing, or the gif of him filing his nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to say I don't remember how they get to present day.
Dude, back in the 1690s, witch hanging, that would have been like an event you'd tailgate for.
Oh, for sure.
Like, dude, witch hanging on Saturday. You guys want to pregame at our place?
Who's got the brats?
It'd basically be a UFC fight, yeah.
Yeah. I love to grill out before a nice witch hanging. Wasn't there something about like they would throw witches in like a pool and if they floated or something?
Well, they
I
burn
think
them
that's
too.
from Monty Python, isn't it? Like, because they say
think
she
they burn
floats
them
and
too,
she's
I
like a
think.
duck and she's like wood. I don't know.
Guys, whatever happened to the word thrice? Can we bring that back?
I would love to.
I think we just did.
Just like I'm trying to bring back Ot, like Ot 3.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've supported that. A virgin will summon us from under the ground. I'll do it.
In the 90s, good luck. Not many people go by the Bible in the next couple of years, bet.
Sorry about your bad luck.
Which 90s? Because this is 1690s. Talking 1790s.
I think they're talking 1990s because that's when they're about to show up.
I would love to have one of these sticks with fire.
How do they keep
never
them
go
burning
out.
for so long?
I know. What's the
Banner,
trick? Witchcraft.
Banner, when I woke up this morning, and if you would have told me, hey, you and Geiger are about to see like 8 people hang today, I wouldn't believe you, but we're about to hit our quota. We've seen a lot of people hang today.
Yeah, we're getting close.
It happened in Tarzan. I brought up Jackson, Maine, and we just saw 3 other chicks hang. They're like, we're about 2 away from hitting our quota.
Yeah, if I woke up and you told me to take the over on that, I'd have called you crazy. But
I would definitely take the under.
Vegas
I'd probably
knows
watch the
something that
game
we
and feel pretty
don't.
comfortable.
You know it's the 90s if someone had the balls to wear a tie-dye shirt to class in high school.
And also, teacher dressed as a witch. I'm sure some Indian kid in the front would have a problem with that.
Or any kid in the class.
Yeah.
He's like, well, if I'm going to wear a tie-dye shirt, I'm at least going to wear a long-sleeve shirt under it. That way I know there's a decent chance that I hook up with a hot chick.
Okay, who remembers this movie the most? Because isn't this kid just moved in town from, like, California? They're in Oregon, right? Or Seattle or something?
Salem.
They're
Yeah.
in Salem, Massachusetts, and yeah, he just
they're in
moved
Salem,
there.
Massachusetts. He just moved from California,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Massachusetts or Oregon?
It's Massachusetts.
Massive 2 shits.
Where was the witch hunting shit at from back in the day? Was it in Salem, Oregon, or Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
No one knows. Massachusetts.
Jeff, you're a history teacher, kind of.
Yeah, we talk about witches a lot. It's a big part of the curriculum.
Good job, Allison. You did great.
Chick from Rookie of the Year, right?
No, I don't think so.
Or is it Julie the Cat? It's one of the 2.
There's no way she's Julie the Cat.
That's not Julia the Cat.
Max Dennison. That's a fucking name.
She's the chick from Rookie of the Year, then.
Rookie of the Year was like 89.
Rookie. Wait, what?
No.
Isn't she the girl from Rookie of the Year?
I don't know. We did a commentary on it though.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Did that kid run out with a dodgeball in his hand?
He's going to play in the street.
Dude, I miss
Little pickup game.
I wish that the high school in the movies is the one that actually existed.
Really? I think they're kind of close, especially in the 90s.
There's nothing cooler than like riding your bike next to someone, but like you're not actually riding it.
Just kind of pedaling along with your foot.
I mean, I could fucking take off on this thing anytime I want, but I'm not going to because I'd rather carry on this conversation with you. So where did he move from? California? Because the teacher called him like a hippie.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to play into that with like the tie-dye T-shirt.
Got it. Oh, you don't believe in sacrificial witch rituals? You must be a fucking West Coaster.
Thurman choosing 310 to Yuma.
Hold on. Oh, was she's like the barmaid or whatever that Russell
Yeah.
Crowe? Yep.
Dude, I
Yeah,
thought she
that's
was
right.
Rookie of the Year. Maybe not.
She just gave him his own number back? Wow,
Yeah.
That's a cock block right there.
Bitch.
It's not going to happen, dude.
He's riding way too happy for what just happened.
Doing jumps and tricks and shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
You should be riding.
lame-ass ones, though. Come on. It's fucking Halloween. Let's find a ramp or something.
All right, we're getting there now.
Okay,
Nice.
shit. We're off-roading.
Yeah.
Nothing says let's up the ante like a cemetery. Let's risk
We're
our
in
own
Walmart
life.
buying this bike. You're asking the sales associate, so can this go off road? He's like, I don't know, man. I literally make $3.25 an hour. I mean, you could probably take it through leaves.
Sugar-free
then I'll
bulk and
take
skull.
fucking leaves.
Yeah, this is a lettuce wrap bulk and skull right here.
I love the 90s bullies.
What is this hat he's wearing?
Well, the guy on the right is 41 years old.
This dude looks like Taylor, the drummer from the Foo Fighters, when he was 14, basically.
I don't know what that looks like, but I guess now I do. Oh, shit. Do you think any actual barber would do that to you, no matter how much you paid?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're like, can you shave ice in the back of my head? He's like, well, if
And by
I do,
the way, if you
like, if
forget
I-
my name after I kick your ass and fuck your girl when I walk away, you can read it in the back of my head.
yeah, the barber was like, if I shave ice in the back of your head, you have to promise not to fuck my wife. You know I can't do that.
Why does he have a hat with a 9 on it?
Why don't
He
you?
was a big Tony Romo fan.
I'm a big Roger Maris fan. That was from like 1960.
And you're from Los Angeles. What is that hat?
We're not the same size.
Nothing says fashion over function more than the gloves that had no ends of the fingertips.
Yeah, I don't really know what those are going to be used for.
Dude, you can't let a kid with a Mary-Kate and Ashley haircut take your fucking shoes, bro. Come on.
Yeah, Geiger, but in the 90s, a Mary-Kate and Ashley haircut meant you were the top of the fucking food chain, dude.
I fucking hate this town. I'm from California where everyone's a pussy and doesn't make fun of me.
Is he wearing some
Complain to my
gold-toed
parents.
socks?
Nothing said 90s like gold-toed socks.
So the dad, I just saw him for like 2 seconds, but I'm pretty sure he's the antagonist in Dumb and Dumber, isn't he?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
He's
Who's the mom?
Mary's husband or
Yeah.
whatever.
No.
Or no, the guy who's helping.
Yeah. God, who's the mom? She looks familiar too.
Dude, nothing was more 90s than cool-ass kids' rooms. Like, he's got like a loft
Like he's
here.
got like the attic convert like into a room. That was always cool to me.
I remember being so mad that my house growing up didn't have like a cool basement or a basement at all.
Cool ass kid.
Didn't have a
room in
cool
the 90s
basement. It had a
were
fucked up
awesome.
basement.
Was it furnished? My fiance said she had a basement in Brooklyn that was furnished, fucking plasma screen TVs all over the walls.
Even back in the 90s, plasma.
Well, you guys grew up more in the South, man. Basements aren't cool. Like, I grew up in the Midwest. You could have a basement. We had a basement. It was awesome.
How long was his sister hiding in that closet? 14 hours?
At least. What's up with the fish pillow?
I don't. He needs to think though. He's got a cute little sister. He can use her as bait to get that chick he wants to bang.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you
He
mean?
needs to lose the tie-dye shirt, man.
That's his calling card, though. That's like telling Michael Vick, don't scramble on third down. That's what he does.
So her name is Danny. Danny with an I at the end. So you know she's destined to be a slut at some point.
She's
in
a
her
stripper,
life.
yeah. It's not a full moon outside. It's 4:30.
Just want a drum.
Honestly, I'm more in a relationship with my music than anything else.
Jeff, what do you think about the meeting they had about, the script? He's like, okay, so he's from California, but how would they know? Just throw a tie-dye shirt on him. He's like, God damn it, Jim, that's the best idea you've had since you worked here. It's great.
How much is that going to cost us? $14? Add that into the budget.
There's a bunch of hippies in the 90s in California. That makes sense.
Dude, this kid's room, seriously, like what's up top? Is that his like emotional staircase? He goes to the top and he broods.
This is a safe place.
So is this Halloween night? What is this?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
And they must have just moved in like 5 hours ago. This must have been his first day at school because his parents haven't unpacked shit.
They did unpack that dragon in the background, though.
Well, his dad's wearing like basically like it's laundry day sweater. Makes no sense.
Sweater, some Wranglers, and a New Balance, and you're all set.
What's with the sunglasses? Is he playing? Is that part of his costume, or is he just trying to get pussy?
A little bit of both.
Yes.
The Bullies are back. That gives me a great idea for a band.
The
Called
Bullies are back?
Creed.
Oh.
No, him smashing the pumpkin. It was a joke. It was a bad one.
Let's get out of here. They have my shoes on too. You don't want to get your ass kicked with your own shoes. That's probably not a good idea.
I mean, if you're bullies and you come after like a 6-year-old girl, like what are you doing? You should just be in prison.
I'm guessing their dads don't pay too much attention to them. Or are not in the picture or beat them. One of the three.
This is just pathetic. Even by the low standard that I grade bullies in movies.
This was like every 90s bully, though.
You got the leather jacket, or you got some baggy clothes on.
I feel like somehow this guy added leather since we last saw him in the cemetery. He's like, dude, if we're gonna bully on Halloween night, I need to be maximum leather, okay? This is what's crazy about bullies. So in the 90s, what is their goal here? They're literally trying to steal chocolate.
Candy. Yeah.
Nowadays, they'd be like trying to do meth under a bridge.
Yeah,
So
it's the kids that get picked on you got to watch out for. Those are the ones you got to be scared of, not the tough ones.
I mean, this is a Bible study group in 2019. That kid went as a pumpkin, dude. What 6-year-old says I want to go as a pumpkin?
I'll tell you, man, I'm not the toughest dude ever, but I guarantee you no one in the world with that haircut could beat me up. I don't think. With the Mary-Kate and Ashley haircut. There's just no way.
Okay,
No
what do you
tough
mean
guy
by
ever.
the Mary-Kate and Ashley haircut? They had long hair in every movie. They're like females.
But
You
that
talking about
one
the
kid
guy or
like
the
literally
kid?
has their same haircut. It's weird.
They do it in the leather?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the other dude.
No, not Ice.
Is that his
When have
name?
you ever seen
I know he
Mary-Kate
hasn't
and
shaken his
Ashley
head.
with
I thought it was like
their
a
head
monster,
shaped
though.
Ice on
It's official. He went to the courthouse, got it changed.
They're like, you sure, Ice? Because you're 18 years old.
This little girl's basically like me every Halloween night. Just pass out wherever you are, landing using a fucking pumpkin as a pillow.
On some guy's random front porch.
She hasn't thrown up yet, though.
It's true.
He hasn't started drinking
And she
gin.
doesn't have her shirt off, so yeah.
She also doesn't have a Miller High Life in her hand, which you would definitely
So
have.
close yet far away.
Is she supposed to be a witch? Like, I'm guessing because of the hat? Because the
Yeah.
rest of her outfit doesn't really...
The hat's
Yeah,
a
because she's butt ass ugly.
Banner, she's 7.
Oh, sorry. Are they the participation award generation?
Are they the participation award?
I don't know.
So
So,
no, okay, we're done.
do the witches come back into this movie, or is that it?
Oh no,
That's the last we've
they're
seen of the
definitely
witches.
Yeah, they come back.
What if they didn't come back? It
The
was like,
fucking virgin here is gonna resurrect them.
I was kidding. Because obviously it'd be like, what's the point of the opening scene if the witches don't come back? So we just walk in a house.
Allison's house. So her name's Danny Dennison.
They got O. Henry bars. You
I
don't
was
see
going to say,
those
those
very
are
often.
full-size candy bars.
You know it's an underrated candy bar? 1,000 grand or 100 grand.
100 grand? It's
Yeah.
decent. Payday's good, too. For not having chocolate, Payday's really solid.
Oh yeah.
See, Matt could be in the restroom right now. We wouldn't know because his screen's frozen.
Hey,
So this
Geiger.
isn't even a Halloween party. This is like a
I
Victorian
was getting a
themed
beer.
party.
Oh, he was away from his computer.
I knew it.
Yeah, I was. Because I would have probably said something about this chick that he's talking to.
Julie the cat.
She's a
maybe?
10 in Massachusetts. She's probably like an 8 in California. So that's probably why he thinks he can get her.
She's probably not a Patriots fan yet because they're not good. She's waiting for the
Yeah.
bandwagon to fill up, and then she's going to jump on.
This would have been Bledsoe years.
Can we bring back Yabos for boobs?
What did that? That's what boobs meant. That's what.
That's
meant
what she
boobs?
just called her boobs, Yabos.
Yabos?
Was that a thing though? What is it? What?
I'm
that
willing to
from?
make it a thing.
Yabos.
I don't know. It's from Hocus Pocus.
I mean,
Okay.
are they in middle school?
Who?
These kids, I know
Those
the
are
younger
different.
girls not, but are these
The older ones are in high school.
Yeah,
high
maybe like
school?
sophomore.
Okay, yeah, she definitely has yabos for high school. I mean, these are like breast implants for someone who's 28.
What?
She's doing okay.
I just want to bring back the word Yabos.
I mean, I'll work with you on that. I don't think I talk about boobs that often, but yeah, Yabos. Yabos is that Greek for boobs?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds good to me. We're gonna go with that.
Why? Okay, that's a chocolate bar, and she's licking it. Is she familiar
It's
with
not a fucking
how you
lollipop.
consume candy?
No, she's confused.
That is chocolate, right?
She thinks it's an edible. From
She's licked
California.
it twice. Thora Birch is, of course, in American Beauty. She's in All I Want for Christmas, one of my favorite movies.
The Danny right now.
Yeah, the younger one.
So you see her boobs in American Beauty.
You do.
Just had to make it awkward.
do.
I had to.
You do, yeah.
The little girl on the never mind.
So how do we go?
I'll
How do we
stop.
go from Victorian Halloween party to cemetery? What did I miss in that?
I don't get it.
Because he
It's
doesn't
all the
believe in the
thread.
Sanderson sisters.
Yeah, she's just trying to.
Is one of them related to the Sandersons?
third cousins? You know, twice removed.
It's just a big story in the town. You guys have siblings. I don't. Have you ever had to just plead to your sibling like, "Hey, can you just be normal for like 10 minutes? Because if you do, I might score." Has any of you guys had to do that?
No.
No.
I had to ditch my brother a lot to like hang out with my friends.
Greg, he's like my best friend.
Greg Hornacek, yeah.
It's
Like the
awesome.
Hans Jan situation.
Also, have you ever tried to open a Zippo lighter and light it like that?
It
never-
doesn't work.
impossible.
It's impossible.
It's bullshit. Hollywood magic. I hate it.
Did
Oh.
all you guys have that Halloween bucket he has for your candy?
I
The,
didn't-
it
Oh,
was
just-
just like a plastic pumpkin
The
bucket.
Jack-O' Lantern.
Yeah.
yeah, that was like the OG.
Yeah, I had one.
Man. I also used a pillowcase.
Oh, for sure. That was the best.
Would you guys go? I would go around on my rollerblades so you can get to house faster.
I actually never did that. That's a good idea, though.
Huh. What if you needed to go across grass though?
You can run in skates, kinda.
Yeah, but you might
Yeah,
get
but you're
mud
slower.
or grass.
I would
No.
outrun the shit out of you in grass if you're on rollerblades.
We're gonna have a race. Let's have a race.
Yeah, let's go right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's meet halfway at that casino and just fucking. There's grass out there.
Yep. There is. There's a gas station. We get some chicken tendies for fuel.
Maybe a Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
Or some no man's land if they have. it.
Slurpee, and then we're gonna race.
Jeff, I don't know if you have any fun facts for this, but whoever Ryder Strong agent was totally missed the boat because Sean Hunter could have been this character for sure.
Whoever Ryder Strong's agent probably is not still with him.
He's probably not still with us in general.
Probably dead.
He probably didn't make it to last Christmas.
I didn't have any fun facts, but I'm gonna get some.
And also, this chick looks like she's 32. I mean, she doesn't look old. She just looks old for her age.
Oh, weird. I don't get what you're saying. She looks old for her age.
She doesn't look like she's in high school. She looks like she's 32. I'm not saying that she looks like old. I'm just saying that she does not look like she's 15.
Oh God. We're gonna do some fact checking here just to verify.
We need to figure out who this chick is.
So she
was in
was.
Rookie Romano. She was in 310 to Yuma, and I swear to God, I thought she was the chicken rookie of the year, but I guess
She's
she's
not the chicken rookie of the year.
She was 17 when this movie came out.
She was in 40 Days and 40 Nights also.
All right, I got a fun fact for us. So Max Dennison, obviously this main kid who's dealing with some issues with the floorboards right now. The role of Max Dennison was originally offered to Leonardo DiCaprio. He turned it down to appear in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Probably a good fucking decision.
Yeah.
I mean, he won an Oscar for that, but obviously, what movie's on more?
How do you have these two scripts on your desk and you're like, I'm in the between right now?
Wait, he won an Oscar for that?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't win an Oscar until The Revenant.
The Revenant.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh, sorry. That was Depp that won one for that.
Yes.
That was
Okay,
what?
sorry.
Depp.
But DiCaprio
Oh,
was
to Dev. Who's
Depp.
Dev?
But DiCaprio played like a mentally retarded. That's why I thought he won an Oscar for it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. No, you're good.
See, Banner,
I
if you use it in that text, you can say that word like that.
So Geiger, you hate when movies like guess what month of the year this movie was released in?
March.
God damn it! So
What?
it can't
I'm
be.
just
I'm trying to guess. It can't be
Oh.
after October, July.
Yeah, it was
Oh, wow.
released in July
Why?
1993. I actually have a good,
Why?
I guess, good reasoning here, but it's really frustrating. The film was released in July 1993, so it wouldn't compete with A Nightmare Before Christmas, which was Disney's other Halloween release that year. So they didn't want to cannibalize their own box office, I guess. But you don't release a witch
Weird.
film in July.
Yeah.
No,
It makes
either
no.
hold on to it till next September or
Yeah.
like even like late August is respectable.
You could do a September and October release, 5 weeks apart.
That might be worse than releasing Aquaman in December, maybe.
Banner, what do you think? You're kind of the box office guru here.
I think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, and it should have been released in December.
Okay. You're, as Yoda would say, your judgment is clouded.
I'm just saying, that is a Christmas movie, so they could have moved it and then released their Halloween movie at Halloween.
I wonder if Bette Midler making this face, it just got stuck, and that's why she looks weird now.
You know what's weird as a 90s kid, like this little girl, a witch could have came out of the fucking shadows and I would have went right up to him and told him to kiss my ass. But as an adult now, I hear a knock on the door and I have my 22 shotgun loaded with my underwear. Like I'm scared of everything. But as a kid, I could have just kicked anyone's ass.
I can't remember the last time I answered my door when I wasn't expecting somebody. Like never.
Oh, so Sarah Jessica Parker and Bette Midler also co-starred together in The First Wives Club in '96. Parker's character played the younger woman Midler's husband left her for. So that was the other movie that I knew Bette Midler from, but that actually came out after this. So I wonder if she was just like a renowned stage actor or something. Like, what was the big deal?
We're gonna have to maybe look this up later, but I want to keep writing this out until someone just clicks and is like, "Oh, she was this," because I have no clue what she's from.
She was a singer.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's it, actually.
She won 3 Grammys, 4 Golden Globes, 3 Emmys, and a Tony.
Fuck.
What were the Golden Globes for?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Witch's Broom, it's labeled. It's good to know what it is.
Oh, what kind of broom is it?
Don't get it confused with your normal broom.
All right, I'm going to bust out all the fun facts in like one sitting. Rosie O'Donnell was originally offered the role of Mary Sanderson. O'Donnell claims on her blog that she turned down the offer to work with Bette Midler because she didn't want to be a, quote, scary witch, end quote. What? But she would play fucking Barney Rubble's wife?
She didn't want to be the second casted, not the attractive person, I think, is what she meant by that.
Okay.
If you'd have told me Rosie O'Donnell would come up in multiple commentaries in the same day, I'd have called you crazy.
It's again, Banner, you wake me up and you tell me that you're going to see 8 people hung and you're going to talk about Rosie O'Donnell 4 times, I'd be like, no, I'll take the
Taking
under.
the under all day.
And here we are.
Well, we're not good at over-unders. We know that from today. I'll say that much.
Here we sit.
So the water they think kills them, but it doesn't? That's a big bummer for humans.
Yeah, I thought witches melted underwater.
I did too. That was like the one thing we had on them.
Yeah.
See, I would have had a wooden stake with garlic, and the witch would have looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, that's for Dracula, isn't it?"
Well, I still bet if I stab you through the heart, you die. I'll take my chances.
So one of my continuity errors, well, I guess I don't know if it's technically continuity error, but I was going to bring this up earlier. So the cat just talked to Max, obviously.
Max Dennison.
Why didn't he talk in the 1690s when his parents were there? Or did he try and talk?
Say.
Yeah, when the town was burning the witches or hanging them.
Yeah, he didn't want to pipe up then.
It would have been nice time to speak up since you just got fucking.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to use this in 300 years. The ability to talk as a cat.
Maybe since he
Hey
just.
guys,
got
I'm Max, or I'm the cat.
I'm the
Christina,
cat.
remember we're gonna go out tomorrow. Now you don't want to go out with me because I'm a cat? Wow, that's true.
Oh, that's weird. You're pretty fucking shallow. Geiger, this will make you mad. Jennifer Lopez auditioned for the role of Sarah Sanderson.
Is that Sarah Jessica Parker's role?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way she'd play one of the other two, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know what to even say about that.
Let's
I
pretend
think
she
they
did
got the
pick the
casting
role.
right. I love the casting.
I'm trying to find some. I mean, as far as casting, that's probably all we got here.
It's weird, man. There's a lot of women that like will go as these people's Halloween, and this is like their. I'm trying to think what guys like would equivalent this movie to. I have no clue, but this.
Yeah, Ghostbusters is a good one.
Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Did we actually look up what else this chick was in?
Which one?
The Julie the Cat wannabe? Not Thora Birch.
Yeah, Corky Romano, 310 to Yuma. She was in 40 Days and 40 Nights.
I feel like she looks like she's in one of the Final Destination movies, too.
She looks the exact same as she does right here. Like, she doesn't age. She's one of those lucky women that looks like she was 25 when she was 18, looks like she's 25 when she's 45.
She's like the white female version of Will Smith.
Pretty much.
Dude, if you're talking to a cat right now, Thora Birch has got to be like, what the fuck was in that chocolate lollipop I was licking?
Yeah, that was definitely ecstasy.
Do firemen carry in the hose? It seems... Shouldn't it be attached to the truck where the water is?
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to do with that? Is this attached?
What's an unattached hose going to do?
Unless hoses have Bluetooth that I'm not aware of, I don't think that'll fucking work. This is so weird.
So their house has become like an artifact?
It's like a museum now.
Yes. And since they opened up the book, they brought him back to life, and here they are in 1993.
Good year to be alive. We got some witch's potion over here. Just open it up.
If you recasted this today, I'm trying to think who would play them.
Well, Melissa McCarthy would definitely be one of the witches.
Absolutely.
Kristen Wiig.
So would who's the older actress that everyone thinks was really good that's just Oscar bait all the time?
Meryl
Glenn
Streep.
Close?
Yeah, Meryl Streep would be one.
Ooh, Glenn Close is good too, Banner.
Yeah,
I could see
Glenn
like
Close.
Kristen Wiig or like Rashida Jones as the skinny witch.
Yeah,
bet
I could see
Reese
Rashida Jones.
Reese
Tina
Witherspoon
Fey.
would do this movie too, though. Reese Witherspoon would definitely do this
Tina
movie.
Fey or Amy Poehler would be one of them too.
Yeah. This chick could come back and play herself again in high school, right? Since she's still looks so young.
Yeah, she could just come back and play herself when she's like 43.
I think it's fine. I still look 19.
This is before Sex in the City,
Oh yeah, way before.
but she was in Footloose. That's where she got her start.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
She was the skanky chick that was the preacher's daughter, her friend. We got to do a Footloose commentary.
Yeah, that would be great. Who would voice the cat?
Bradley Cooper, obviously, or Vin Diesel.
Talking about if we recast this now.
Ooh, I could definitely do a remake of this.
We said Melissa McCarthy would be one of the witches.
The fat one.
Oh, I don't notice stuff like that. But
Okay.
okay, maybe.
I don't see size.
Only race, gender, and religion. Oh,
Remember,
okay. That's weird.
remember the kid
We're
in middle
positive.
school that just
No
thought he
idea.
was cool because he had a lighter? That's this kid right here.
Margot Robbie as Sarah Sanderson.
Wow.
She's too hot.
This role's beneath her, is the way I feel.
Yeah, I could see her.
You gotta go more like generic Kroger brand. Like you can't. Like she's way
Even
too
Margot
hot.
Robbie would tell them, I'm too hot for that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bette Midler would probably call them like, do you want me to reprise it? They'd be like, no, we're good. Dude, see, this shit scared me. Like, the fact that the witches not only know spells, but they can fucking fly around.
Well, Jeff, you know how big a Charmed fan I am, right?
Well, yeah, big Melissa Milano guy, I'm guessing.
I'm a huge Rose McGowan guy. I thought Rose McGowan was the hottest chick I've ever seen. She
You
was
thought?
crazy,
You still
skanky, and she could like put a spell on you. I was in.
Yeah.
I put a spell on you. Spoiler.
Just to show you what a twisted kid I was, whenever Marilyn Manson brought her as like his sex slave to the VMAs, I was like, okay, like I might have to watch this show now.
All right.
I don't know if anyone remembers that. Google
I
it if
tried
you
to
don't.
probably block it out. I'm a little distracted by witches raising the dead right now. It's fucking bringing back some memories of like a rough third grade year I had.
Having a little PTSD over here.
Yeah.
But they're bringing back William, who is actually a good guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but they
forgot
don't
about
know
this
that yet.
fucking idiot. Johnny Depp, Edward Scissorhands wannabe.
Dude, I think I like only remember the last 15 minutes of this movie. Because now that I'm seeing this, like I don't remember this guy coming up from the dead at all.
Hello, Billy.
And his mouth is stitched shut like that horrible X-Men Origins version of Deadpool.
No, Jeff, this is intermittent fasting Johnny Depp and Edward Scissorhands. That's what this is.
Intermittent fast. He's like, it's past 7. I can't eat anything.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't want to
I'm
be
just
rude,
gonna have
but
water until
I'm
tomorrow
gonna have
at 10.
water and black coffee. That's it.
That's all I could have.
Fucking list of these written down.
There was a I can't remember when we were playing golf, Jeff, but we were drinking and we came up with like 20 of them. And like, we need to write these down because we'll forget some of them.
Well, one of them had like 4 qualifiers. It was like lettuce wrap, non-GMO, no sugar added.
No cheese, yeah, no bacon, no.
Yeah, no, it was like skim milk cheese. Was one of the ones.
Non-cheap almond milk.
Dude, Banner, you'll appreciate this as a fellow huge Indiana Jones fan. Don't you love when you like accidentally uncover an underground labyrinth in your neighborhood?
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's my favorite pastime.
Just happened last Tuesday.
It was great. Thurman and I were just kicking around a ball in his neighborhood, and we found fucking like the Underground Railroad. It was great.
Banner does that during nap time all the time for his child. He's like, I'm just gonna go find some underground lair.
Yeah, I need to go find an underground lair that's probably cursed real quick.
The problem is now his daughter's too big to put on one of those like chest backpacks where he can still explore. Like she just needs to be in the bed. So he has to stay in the house, unfortunately. You've missed out on a lot of underground labyrinths, probably.
Random, but speaking of finding things like underground, I feel like I had a big third grade, like out on the playground, and we were very convinced that we were going to find like fossils out there.
Dude,
And we
there
just
were
kept fucking
dinosaurs
digging.
buried underneath my third grade,
Oh, for sure.
playground. Not even a fucking question.
That was a big deal back in the day.
I
Thurman,
got a
what's this
ticket.
guy's name? The weird dude in the movie? Are you the one that said his name?
Dennison? Max Dennison?
The
The
Johnny
zombie
Depp
guy?
guy.
Oh, William? Is that his name?
William? Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like a guy that basically was kicked off the Thriller set because he blew the whistle on Michael Jackson for touching kids. So he's like, but don't worry, I found a spot on this other set because they're doing some shitty Halloween movie. It's pretty much where he went.
Banner, sorry to interrupt. Did you say you got a ticket for something?
Yeah, it was my freshman year of high school, and my biology teacher said, yeah, if you guys go out like in the field and dig a hole, you'll find fossils. Me and this dude went out like 4 feet from the sidewalk and dug like a 9-foot deep hole looking for fucking dinosaurs, and someone called the cops on us.
Dude, it's astounding you didn't hit like a gas line or something.
I know.
Did you ever get mad at your biology teacher? Like, dude, what the fuck? You hung us out to dry.
No, he was actually really cool. I really liked that. That was like the one class I actually went to in high school.
Dude, again, sororities are less culty than these witches.
This is so like Charmed because there's 3 witches in Charmed too, which is weird.
Yeah, but it's also so not because one of them is Bette Midler and the other one's that chick on the left. Who
Yeah,
I
because
still
all the
forget.
Charmed chicks are kind of hot. The one
She's-
is, okay, but the other 2 are really hot.
The one on the left is having serious mouth issues.
She's got serious just face issues. I don't know what's going on here.
The bus driver here looks like the Maytag guy.
He's trying to sell me a washer and deliver me to work.
Yes, I'll buy the warranty. God.
You know, if it's a 2-year warranty, at the end of that 2 years, I'm just going to throw this down a hill to get it.
Yeah, what? Like the second this thing is about to expire.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but if they have brooms that work, why are we getting on a bus?
Is Halloween your guys' favorite holiday?
No.
Christmas, but
No,
Halloween's
Thanksgiving.
great.
In college, was Halloween your guys' favorite holiday?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Because the pageantry.
And because of gold and everything, right? Yeah.
Right, I know, because of God and everything.
Here we go. It's coming.
Oh, shit. Dude, this bus driver.
So I will not cross a black cat. Will not.
I own a black cat.
I will not cross a black cat in a road.
I don't blame you.
I got enough shit going wrong in my life.
Blow it up like a beach ball.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh, can I just say real quick, if Popeye Jones is listening, he and I used to do this thing where we would try and come up with the porn titles for popular movies. And the one we came up with for this movie was Hocus Pocus.
That's awesome.
Not bad.
Yeah. Some other popular ones were Apollo Squirtine, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secretions, and G.I. Joe P-Taliation.
One more in the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Bone.
That's a good one.
Feel free to chime in.
God, I'm trying to think. We had one other really good Harry Potter one. Oh, and the Deathly Swallows.
Solid. I like it.
That was, of course, a two-parter.
The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, nailed it.
Dude, I'm getting a weird... This movie could almost segue into our Halloween movie commentary, because right now feels like the neighborhood in Illinois that Michael Myers was fucking shit.
Yeah, they're still in Pasadena.
Yeah, except this neighborhood doesn't have it's not 80-degree weather with valleys and mountains in the fucking background.
If you listen to our Halloween movie commentary, Geiger had serious issues with the location scouting.
Because it was fucking in Pasadena, and they're trying to say, "Oh, Illinois, Halloween night." I'm like, it's 85, and there's mountains in the background. I can see the ocean. Makes no sense.
I feel like this movie could segue into a couple different ways. You could do a musical with it. You could do a porno with it.
Is this guy in Groundhog Day?
Big time actor.
Groundhog's Day?
Yeah.
Really?
Right? Geiger? He's the guy who Bill Murray caddies for?
That, and he's the guy in a League of Their Own too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. I meant Caddyshack. My bad. I was thinking Bill Murray in my head.
No, I don't think it's that guy though.
He's the guy in a League of Their Own too. He's the owner.
Oh yeah, he is. Is this cop also the bus driver?
I almost thought the same thing, but he is different.
Okay.
He looks
This guy's a little bit more like
Jeff. His wife
Russian.
fucking left him. Took half and took the kids. Excuse him for trying to make an honest fucking living.
He's like, hey, would you mind if I also played the cop? I could use the extra cash. Like, you were just in the scene before there was the bus driver.
Can I wear a leather jacket?
What was the budget for white mid-40s guys with solid chins?
Chiseled jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his dad's a good looking dude. The dude from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the cop. I was like, you know his dad? Geiger's really into the backstory, the lore of...
I'm in the lore of Salem here. I'm digging deep. You guys are just playing on the surface here. I'm like way below the
Banner would be like, there's actually a graphic novel that goes pretty in depth on his dad.
Nah, I've looked it up. There's not.
Banner's like, unfortunately, even fan fiction left me wanting more. Oh, so he's not even really a cop?
No, it's just
Halloween. That's probably
Halloween.
Halloween, dude. I fucking love it. Anybody can be anyone they want for a whole night. Cops probably wouldn't even fucking have an issue with this.
Watch your fingers. Oh.
Remember back then when in the 90s you weren't even scared she was a transvestite? You're like, no, she's just a really weird looking chick. It's fine. Take her home.
Adam Apple just gives you a little something extra to play with.
Okay, I'm not a big proponent of Friends, mainly because I just kind of want to hate it as acting like a hipster.
I don't like Friends either.
There's a really funny quote where Joey goes, "She hit me in my Joey's apple," and Chandler goes, "How many times do I have to tell you it's not named after the individual person?"
If you're listening to Broforce Squad and you're not a chick or you're not a guy trying to impress a chick, Friends sucks.
I
is
thought you were
not a
just
good
gonna say,
show.
and you're not a guy. I was like, well,
I've actually never watched Friends.
Friends blows. Like if
Friends
you're trying to
blows?
watch it with the chick
That's
and
too
trying to get
far.
laid, that's fine. That's
That's
from
too-
Laverne and Shirley, right? One of the ones.
What?
She's either Laverne or Shirley. That girl.
The young girl?
No, the devil's wife.
Oh, yeah, with the
Oh, okay.
curlers in her hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's one of them. Yes.
Are these guys like swingers right now? Like, what are we
You
trying
guys
to do?
are acting like I'm hammered, like I'm drunk, but making sense.
No, I got you.
Laverne or Shirley.
Sorry, we moved on to another scene. I'm not sure what you were talking about.
Is this even acting? What they're doing? Like,
Is this whole movie either even acting?
dude, that was me as a kid. I had one of those walkers. I would get flying down my hallway.
Just seeing this, I like going back and watching old commercials.
There's
I don't
actually
know what that one's from.
there's a Twitter account. I can't remember the name of it, but they find like celebrities who got their start in commercials,
Oh yeah.
and they just retweet them. Like Paul Rudd was in a commercial for the original Nintendo when he was like 15.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wasn't Mark Ruffalo, his first thing was like a pimple cream commercial?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx did some fucking deodorant. I can't remember.
Secret.
Are
He
those
did
even
He
colors?
did metrics too, by his pool when he was steaming Willie Beeman.
Yeah, to me it's weird if like there's an old couple with obviously no kids that gets this into Halloween.
Yeah, there's some extracurricular activities going on there.
What is this kid?
Some sort of a goblin, maybe?
He's got a dick on
It's
his
a
head.
tree too.
Yeah, it looks like a tree.
On his face, because that nose was.
Maybe he's like, I'm Swamp Thing. My parents just didn't have enough money for the rest of it.
But it's fine. Dad's gonna get a new job soon.
It's fine.
Banner, when are you thinking baby Banner is gonna be ready for first trick or treating? 2 years?
We may try this year. At least hit a couple houses. Not full on.
The way she's flying around walking, I mean, you might have to. You better bring your fucking Fitbit for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to hit the treadmill at night just to make sure your fitness is up to par.
Dude, when you were a kid, man, trick or treating was the shit.
That shit, dude. It wasn't even about the candy. Like, yeah, of course I love to eat candy, but like when you're a kid, candy is so accessible it doesn't really matter. It was just about like who got the most, and then you didn't even fucking really care about it after that.
Yeah, you just want to get back to your house and pour it out on the ground and see the big fucking mound and be like, this is awesome.
Did I remember one year I went as the Men in Black? God, that was fucking cool.
You went by yourself.
My brother was one too,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, I was definitely Jay.
You
went
didn't
as
go
the Men in Black.
blackface, did you?
And in tandem, yes. But I was definitively Jay. He would like to tell you he was Jay, but I was definitely Jay.
Look at his dad. He's like, who's this hot piece of ass? Oh, it's your girlfriend? Okay, never mind. Your mom's around anyway.
I love it. She says mom. Like, wouldn't you know if your mom went out as a fucking iguana? Oh my god, what else is that chick from? I think she's in How I Met Your Mother. She's the one who Barney loses virginity to.
Yes.
She's also in a porno, too, I think.
Let me check. Let's go watch every porno ever to see if she's in any of them.
Just to verify.
How much candy have you had? What if that's how it worked?
She's real up on the lingo. She's like, I haven't OD'd. I'm like, well, how do you know what OD'd is?
That's too concerning to me.
Is this
You
girl
just
supposed to be Madonna?
These guys look like that gang in Batman and Robin that they fight.
It's connected.
Check out our Batman and Robin movie commentary. The second one we ever did we figure this out? Is it the first or the second?
I think it was the first, but I don't remember.
That Midler's got some pretty mercury prosthetics on her teeth here.
Oh God, well played.
Speaking of that,
Nice.
just to chime in, really recently watched Papillon. I guess that's how you pronounce it, with Rami Malek. Good watch, if anyone hasn't seen it.
Thurman sent me a Snapchat with a picture of the main character, and he said 0-calorie Jake Gyllenhaal, because that is exactly how the guy looked.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, very.
So is that her mom? Is that the mom for the first scene? With the cone
No,
bra?
yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm hearing from my fiance it is not.
Okay. So where is the mom?
What do you
Is
mean?
she coming?
She's got to be super dead, right?
I mean, where's their mom? That's not her?
Oh, the kid's mom? I thought you were talking about the witches.
No, the kid's mom.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh my god. Okay.
Huh? You can
See,
speak
God
up.
bless Halloween.
Who is
Is
it?
that
Hang
her?
on. We're going to go to the audience here. Who is that? Whoops.
Phone a friend or something.
I don't think she's a mom at all. I don't know if
I mean, she's by the dad.
Oh, Guy, can he not have friends?
I mean, it's just a work friend. It's not anything serious.
We were talking about work. We were talking. It's nothing. Not about sex or
It's
anything.
not gonna leave your mom for her.
Are you kidding me? God, like she would even be into that, you know? Could you go talk for me though and see?
Okay, this is a pretty iconic scene here.
This is
where they
actually.
start singing and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
They do the I put a spell on you. This is huge because Bette Midler's singing, and apparently Banner let us know that she's a singer.
This made me like afraid to go to dances because I was like, what if fucking witches show up and we don't know?
And I cursed and put in a spell.
Yeah, and we give them a microphone. We're literally encouraging them to cast a spell on us right now.
This honestly doesn't work as well as you think it does. I go up to parties like this all the time, and I take the microphone and try to sing, and they kick me off the stage and kick me out the party.
Honestly, I've been there a few times, and one thing I will say about Geiger, he does not go out without a fight.
No.
He doesn't just walk out the front door. He usually bites someone.
Can we get the stitches off William so he can talk?
Dude, if you're a resurrected zombie corpse, Halloween has got to be your worst fucking nightmare. Like, no one believes you. They're just like, oh, sweet costume.
Hey, guy,
bro.
great costume. Love it.
Dude, I'm the living dead. Can you listen to me, even though I can't talk?
I think they stitched him shut because of his political views, I heard, back in the 1860s.
Yeah, he was definitely on the side of the South.
Yeah, I think he's a big proponent of the Whig Party.
Don't even get him starting on pro-choice.
Also, he was against NFL expansion. That's where people were really like, all right, fucking sew him up. What do you mean we don't need a team in LA?
Have you seen the market
Yeah,
there?
you're
Come
fucking
on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the biggest market there. I just don't think they deserve
It's
one.
too far west. No one will want to travel there.
They don't have AC out there yet.
I really think that's the mom, because the mom's not even in the scene.
Dude, like, I honestly think, because Disney is all about subtext, this couple are fucking swingers. It's almost like,
Yeah.
we're almost like beaten over the head with it. The way they were acting at the party.
Can we say in the 90s, no one will, I'll just say it. Isn't it kind of shitty that the parents didn't take the little girl out trick-or-treating so the kid who's in high school can go have fun, but the parents have to go and drink and have a good time at the party while their son in high school takes out their young child? That makes no sense.
Dad's stressed out. He just moved. He wants to go get a little drunk and get his dick wet. So what?
Look, Geiger, if they weren't swingers and all the best orgies are obviously on Halloween night, then yeah, I would agree with you. But
Listen, Max, me and
It's
your
not-
mom are not well. She used to do a lot of cool shit, and since you guys have been around, she hasn't. So if she doesn't start doing that cool shit, I will find someone who will. I'm just
Then
going to tell you
we-
that right now.
then what's a nice way I can say this, Max? We might be looking at 2 Christmases. Is one way that I can put it for you. Okay? And maybe
And also, is your girlfriend single? Because I think she's kind of cute.
because Max, I can't tell if she's 17 or 36. And I don't think she knows.
And she's old enough that I think the jury will be pretty easy on me.
They'll be like, "Did you see what she was wearing?"
One of the guys in the jury is like, I've looked at her IMDb, and you're right, she doesn't age, so she could be 41. Is this guy on acid all of a sudden? What is his deal? Oh, it's a trap. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does he have to put sunglasses on though?
She's from California. That's why.
One thing I will say, there was probably a guy hired just to choreograph the witches' walk, because they walk like a fucking foosball team. They're just in unison the whole time.
It's pretty in sync.
Thurmond is marching. He used to be in marching band actually extensively.
Why do we got to bring that up?
I was gonna say you probably have seen choreography like this.
I have. I've been part of
He
it.
just did to get chicks.
Totally. Banged so many chicks.
Funny you said that, because his wife tonight said that if he was in band when they dated, they would not have dated.
Which is false.
What instrument did you play?
The trumpet.
Right? Yeah. Why do you sigh? That's not like I wouldn't.
I don't, because I just know the audience is gonna take it the wrong way.
That's like, so I was like, so what do you play? It's like, I'm the lead guitarist. So like, flip
All right,
this
guys.
over.
Not to get us off track back to the movie, but is there a fucking incinerator in their high school?
I was just about to ask that.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
That's AKA detention. The incinerator. Yeah.
What is this green goo going? Like this.
When you burn a witch, it turns green. What's the problem?
That's
How else are you supposed to make
out of there.
lunches for the whole student body?
What time is it right now? Like 2:30 a.m. in this town?
The parents don't care. They're still out there having fun.
And that's the sad part. You know, if these kids felt love, they wouldn't be out on the street causing trouble.
They're out there at the party diddling each other's neighbors.
Yeah, God knows who they're with now. They're playing Who's in My Mouth.
90s were such a simpler time. You would basically burn witches at the stake, and then 3 weeks later, you start praying for Jesus for Christmas presents. What the hell happened?
Practice Christmas.
This is the America I know.
So is there a way that they can get the cat to like be human again?
It does happen at the end.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't know if there was like a certain thing they had to do.
or does he come back as a
Yeah,
goat?
it takes some bleach, some soda, and a shit ton of lime.
We're gonna figure it out.
Like, Amanda probably wasn't even her real name. How much time? Holy shit, that's a long time.
Like, after a while, when does Max just say, listen, like, I don't really give a fuck about these witches. Let's just get rid of my sister. Maybe I can get her hand out my pants or something.
Hey, who left that Jell-O mold out on the table? That's just irresponsible. You see that? That thing's gonna be melted. So with 30 minutes left, the witches can't be dead.
No, they definitely come back.
No.
We have a graveyard scene coming up.
Fuck,
Yep.
that's great.
Chuckles.
I hate
Candace underneath the
graveyards.
blanket. Oh, come on, please.
I'm just really tired. No, that's cool. Yeah, I love being tired. What?
I'm just gonna grab your boob.
I mean,
over
I'm
the
tired
blanket.
too.
This is where you kind of snap to your sister, like, get the fuck out of the room. Seriously.
Read the situation, okay? Why is there a loaf of bread in there in the bed? You see that?
What the fuck is that?
Isn't that a loaf of bread?
What if she gets hungry in the middle of the night?
I can't sleep without a multi-grain loaf of bread next to me. It's my religion.
Oh, the school's incinerator turned off, so they're good now.
Yeah, probably because the school realized this makes no fucking sense.
If this was a real movie, the parents would come home. He's like, Max, what the hell are you doing with her in her bed? Did you have premarital sex? Like, no, I swear to God, Dad. Why not? She's hot as fuck and she's prime. Dude, you got to take advantage of that.
Here's some Trojan ribs for her pleasure. Thanks, Dad.
Who got teepeed? God, I miss teepeeing.
Oh my God, that was a great pass.
I can't figure out if these guys are like meth heads or just like the lamest fucking bullies that have ever existed.
Probably the latter.
Like they're stealing candy, but then also they hang out in a graveyard.
Horns, were you with me that one time in high school when we did powdered milk all over somebody's yard?
Yeah, and we were like hook shotting eggs from.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like the Beastie Boys if they sucked at music, pretty much.
Someone out there's gonna comment. So the Beastie Boys, very clever. Yeah.
No, Beastie Boys fucking rule.
Okay, what did I miss? How did Thor Ragnarok start? It's the opening scene. He's in a... That guy looks like Quentin Tarantino, 0 calorie on that guy.
He does, but more like saturated fat Quentin Tarantino.
What's
Non-trans fat.
not as diet? Hang on, what's a not as diet? 4 gram
Non-trans
carbs.
fat.
Yeah, 4 gram carbs, no trans fat, no sugar
It's
added.
like double stuffed Oreo. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, what do we do when someone looks like them but fat? Then it's like double stuff.
Yeah.
I can't get over the Freddie Mercury comment about Bette Midler now. That's all I see.
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of killer queens.
Darling.
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 Have a drink with me, darling. The fishnet budget on this had to be probably $4 million of it as well.
What was the budget on this? I think it was like 25, 26 million.
Is that easy to find on IMDb?
I always find it on Wikipedia.
Are they back at their house now? Their OG
I
house?
think so.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see why the kids are going to go back there because they're pretty chill right now.
You could Airbnb that house for probably like $400 a weekend.
Max has got a little over the pants hand stuff going on.
Yeah. Just rub it a little bit. You don't have to do it the whole time. Just rub
What?
it.
How does that pitch work? Okay.
Let me just rub it a little bit, see where it goes.
Dude, look at that 90s computer. Fuck yeah. If you want to look at porn real quick, let's log on.
Just like,
Don't worry,
you're going to
we'll
walk
make
me home?
that.
Yeah, just let me have this boner fucking go down a little bit or just turn around while I stuff it in my pants.
Dude, nothing kills a boner like the 17 minutes it would take AOL to log on. And
Back when you
access.
actually had to have a phone line.
God
You're,
damn it.
are you on the internet? Get off. I have to make a call.
My dad's talking to his German girlfriend, that fucking asshole. Let me go talk to him and see if they can find a cell phone or something.
It's a 7-hour difference. It's the only time they can talk.
It's like, listen, Max, your mom and I aren't doing so well, and Svetlana is really in the mood right now. Can you just fucking find a magazine or
It's
something?
Oktoberfest, and she has 8 beers in her right
And
now.
Oktoberfest is spelled with a K. That's how fucking slutty they are over there. What? I don't understand that. This is the eyeball book, right? Which could mean a totally different thing, but it kind of does.
Book. That's definitely... You're going to get some Chernobyl shit right there with it glowing like that.
This book, with all its magic, is how John Calipari got Derek Rose qualified for college. Fucking hypnotizes him. It's like, oh shit, you got a fucking 30 on the ACT. That's incredible.
Oh, fuck.
Are they setting up a trap now? The witches? They're like gonna lure the
I
kids.
guess
in?
I don't know why they'd leave their house. Why?
So they're getting weak, right? It seems
Yeah,
like-
they need the book.
Mrs. Thurman says the witches are being very dramatic and think they're dying. I also feel like Sauron is about to make an appearance. Looking at this sky.
There's going to be an eye that pops up in the middle here. In
What
a
are
second.
you doing? God, this looks like my house. No one's cleaned in decades. Again, and I don't want to be that guy, especially for Hocus Pocus, but like, we have brooms that work on a whim, yet now we're taking fucking public transportation.
Yeah. If we do the remake of this, or it does happen, we've got to get a Dyson for her.
We'll sell all
Just
this
gonna
out
ride
for
a vacuum
sponsorship.
cleaner?
Yeah.
There's all sponsorship dollars left on the table, really. Who hasn't been here? Write a book from the Salem witch trials to try to get laid.
So where's Clarence Rack Johnny Depp right now? Isn't he about to help out?
He's the cat.
He's coming
No,
back
he's not.
eventually.
You're talking. Yeah, he's
No,
talking about the
Edward
zombie guy.
Scissorhands looking.
He's talking about William.
I thought William was the guy in the beginning who got transformed into a cat.
No, that was Thackeray.
That's Thacker.
Thackeray.
Thackeray.
Get it right or don't fucking say it.
Banner, what are you drinking on over there?
It is mango vodka.
Okay.
There's not mixed with anything.
I'll
That's
allow
it?
it.
There's no mixer.
I'm drinking some 2X's.
No, there's not.
Dude, see, I remember this being creepy to me as a kid too. That they would cut through your fucking
Oh, with their fingernail?
what's that called? It's like the
Screen?
screen
Yeah,
window,
it's a
yeah, with their
screen,
fingernail. God, that freaked me the fuck out.
That reminds me, I need to get one of these screens fixed from a hailstorm.
I
This
thought
would
you
be
were
the
gonna say
worst thing
witches.
as a kid, man.
No.
And I'm not talking about witches coming in. You'd be like, I'm
7
so
Up.
close to scoring. Can they just give me 10 minutes?
How much did 7-Up pay for that?
Do we have enough raw sugar here?
Man, raw sugar back in like 93, was that a thing?
I don't know.
I didn't know about that until like the early aughts.
Dude, I do miss that 7-Up logo.
So what do they need the salt for?
I think they're like slugs. It like kills them.
Yeah. It's just like garlic
Shit,
and
cereal
vampires.
cabinet.
Fucking read a book.
How is
Banner.
this when they kiss? He should have been playing DJ Diddles upstairs and they were reading the Salem book.
I mean, they should be the second base by now.
Dude, at least second base.
Yeah.
What made them think that the witches were there?
She felt a chill in her vagina.
How can we warm that up? Dude, that shit is freaky. Oh
Banner.
my god, bro. This is freaky, dude.
It is.
That book
Now-
with the eye is freaky.
Fireballs?
She just did a Dragon Ball Z fucking fireball at him.
Yeah, that was a Kamehameha move.
Okay, Jeff, I was with you at the very end, but okay, you have a hot high school chick in your room. You open up your sheets and a hot witch pops out. I'm not till freaky yet until his closet opened up. Then I'm with you.
I mean, there's a reason that no one would commit to her in Sex in the City, though, you know?
Wonder if he'd be like, maybe if I played a drum solo, they'll all go away.
Holy shit, that was like all the budget right there.
That's
But now he
big
has,
ass titties.
dude,
Good
now he
deal,
has an
right?
open air loft with this chick. Like, if you can't close now,
God, he has to close.
and it's a full moon, she's like, "Isn't your sister been kidnapped?" He's like, "Yeah, but look at the sky."
You throw that up on VRBO and you're getting like $500 a night.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You have to turn people away.
Just sleep on the couch, rent that out, and you're making bank.
She'll still hook up with you on the couch, maybe. I don't know. Depends what's on pay-per-view.
Boobs are popping.
Well, you know they had to digitally remove her nipples from the shot.
No shit.
I've seen like through leaky stolen cable on HBO, like pornos with less sexuality than this, and this is a Disney movie right now.
God, this is
So
great.
are these kids hypnotized?
Yeah, by her singing.
Dude, there's like an homage. Power Rangers stole this shit. Remember the Power Rangers movie?
Yeah.
Check out our commentary, by the way.
Ivan News.
Parents get hypnotized.
Dude, this movie sucks. This movie makes no sense at all. I don't see why people think it's good. I don't get it.
You can go to hell. Yeah, that's Miss Sturman flipping you off.
I don't get it.
It's too smart for you.
Yeah, it's highbrow.
Yeah, I know. It's the one I'm just like, oh, I just don't. I don't think this movie's good. Well, it's because you don't understand it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
This
you're
is
right.
the
That's smart.
inception of our generation.
You just don't get it. That's why you fucking. I'm like, okay, I get it. Right.
You either like it or you don't understand it.
You either like it or you're dumb. That's it.
Geiger, do you understand her sweater at least?
Yeah, I understand
In the
that,
next
and I
penny-
understand why he wants. Basically, he's like, I want to save the world, not because I care about the world or my parents or my sister. I just want to maybe get a hand job later. I get that.
So do they want to do the same thing with his sister that they did to that chick in the beginning?
They want to suck her soul out.
But they already look young. Like, they don't look like they need it.
But they could be.
I think this prevents them from ever aging again.
Is the cat in the bag? Wow, that's a metaphor waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, yeah.
My God, if it would like take me to become a cat to have Bette Midler lose like 20, then I wouldn't like my chances in this movie.
Dude, I guarantee you half these fucking parents see their kids get hypnotized and they're leaving town and they're like, maybe this is God's plan, as Antonio Brown would say.
God's plan.
It's hashtag God's plan.
Hashtag Drake. Hashtag Canada. Hashtag Raptors.
Hashtag. We were watching Hocus Pocus. Hashtag Raptors. What?
I don't understand. Don't worry, it makes sense.
When I was a kid like this, I'd be pissed too. I'm like, Christmas is literally 2 months away, and I think I've been good enough to get presents, so I better get out of this fucking situation.
Is there a definitive difference between a cauldron and just a big fucking pot? Like, what specific part of a cauldron is like?
Cauldron is Greek for big fucking pot.
Oh, I thought I knew that. This is like Donovan McNabb's mom in the Campbell's Chunky Soup commercials. Fucking eat it!
Eat the chunky soup.
Fucking throwback.
The bullies are up there like, dude, we haven't had crystal meth in 45 minutes. Let us out.
Or a more current commercial, Dak Prescott and his brothers in a chunky soup commercial. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
How much do you think his brothers got paid for that?
I was going to say,
What
never
kind of
mind.
draw? Dude, these witches have so many fucking weaknesses. It's like light, salt, water.
I'm about to say something. I'm just gonna.
And
put
for
it
the
in
two on the left, obviously exercise.
my- Not gonna say it.
We'll bring that up later.
Are his shoelaces tied together?
Oh, for sure.
What a great trick.
Got him.
I mean, is there next weakness to be like, oh no, like I think I'm about to have my period. I can't witch now.
He's
Like,
got a whole-
what's like everything is affecting him right now. Makes no sense.
If he had gold toes, he wouldn't have a hole in his sock.
Right, because those are fucking quality products that don't break
Quality.
down on you.
Product.
Are her headlights red? Or am I looking at this weird?
You know, they're giving off a reddish hue.
Huh?
Those
Get
are-
ass
those
or
are
save the
definitely
bullets. Get
right.
in the fucking car. That's a tough decision.
Dude, this is totally like how it works when we go to the grocery store. She drove there, but like I don't want to drive back. Can you? Why are we switching drivers back from the grocery store?
You know, you drive there, I drive back. Okay.
I guess
fine.
it saves gas. That makes no goddamn
It does
sense.
not make sense.
Makes zero sense. You know I have a lead foot.
I accelerate too fast.
I could use a spoon like that.
What would you use a spoon like that for?
If I were to cook for maybe an orphanage.
Ooh, like a
You have been
crawfish
trying to
royal.
Charity, I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the only thing preventing it is a gigantic ass spoon.
God damn it. Let me get on
Let
Amazon
me
real
give-
quick.
What do you think the biggest spoon you could buy on Amazon right now is? That size? Probably not quite.
No, you could definitely get one bigger
Actually-
than that.
Look at the big spoon.
Bigger?
No,
Yeah.
look at the big spoon on my wall.
Thurman has one in his kitchen.
Yes, thank you.
Holy shit. That's fucking freaky.
I totally forgot I had that over there.
Yeah, okay. But all right. That's fair.
That's
really
great.
Sarah Jessica Parker's like, well, at least we're still young and hot. And they're like, well, but we're not. Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind. Wow, this is
Those
like
people hip
Did you see that? Get the graphics.
yeah, this is like Adam West Batman bad graphics here.
Wee-oo.
Some of those people hypnotize. That's how I feel every time I go to a bar and people are trying to tell me why Notre Dame should be ranked in the top 10.
I saw a great sign earlier that had Notre Dame and a box of Lucky Charms, and they said only one of these belongs in a bowl.
No shit.
No.
No.
Jeez.
That's
Like every
pretty
year,
funny.
it's like, oh, Notre Dame has to be up there just so week 3
Yeah.
is like relevant. I'm like, they're not that. I mean, they're a fine football team, but I mean, they're probably 23rd in the nation, maybe.
Geiger, I'm glad I can see your video now. It's great.
Yeah, it's changed things. Although it freaked me out because now Banner switched to the right. Oh my God, here's 0 calorie Johnny Depp. Lettuce wrap. It cut open his mouth, dude. Let him talk.
Come on. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying when he cuts it open, blows the leaves out. I feel like that's such a relief for him.
How long have those been in his mouth,
Yeah.
you know? Who sewed him shut?
I think
they did. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is he going to talk now?
Why do they think he works for them?
Because look at him. He's fucking weird looking. Don't judge a book by its cover, kids.
He called her a
Might be able to help
trollop.
you.
What does that mean? I'm going to say that to
we're
someone.
going to have to Google that later.
Trollop.
Firefly from Hell. This is a Disney movie. Wow.
They've said
Maggot-
hell a couple of times.
Yeah, they think he's on their side. But
Is there a reason she can't go into that graveyard?
she can't touch her like foot there for some reason.
Yeah, because she's a witch.
So this is
that's
like
why they,
home
like,
base.
cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's drop a play and let's get back out there
It's
and
like,
run.
hey, Max, I died before the last Zeppelin album came out, so if you could, like, loan me that, kind of interested in hearing it.
Tucked in shirt, of course.
Max is so pumped. He's like, cool, I just had my sister. Now I have another guy, like, that I have to fucking get rid of just to get laid. This night's turning out awesome.
Where did we get the baseball bat bag from? Or is that just what the bullies left in the graveyard?
I have no clue.
Max takes a few practice swings. His sister's like, maybe you're left-handed. That's really bad bat path.
No, Jeff, remember, it was the 90s. They wanted a downward angle there to hit line drives. It's not current day where they just want to hit pop flies all
And no
fucking
one-
day and hit
no one-
280.
What's the launch angle on that? 23.5?
His sister's
shit.
like, what if the witches put the shift on? What are you going to do then?
What's the
I'm going to
shit?
hit over it. Fucking Joey Gallows style. I like it. Good
Fucking
job.
David Eckstein, look how much he's choked up on the bat.
We got 4 people on the
Run
right
it
side.
down the line.
Let the ball get deep.
Hit it deep. Go Oppo. Triple.
If you ever rob a house, which I hope you don't, but if the guy has a bat and he's choked up that high, you have a pretty good chance of robbing it.
Just kick him in the nuts at that point.
And also, before he even tries to swing, call him a pussy. Like, you're not even trying to hit for power.
It's like Barry Bonds choked up. I'm like, yeah, but he was on steroids and not that much.
Dude, that is like the biggest Morton's thing assault I've ever seen because she's been using it for like the last 30 minutes.
Come on, Billy. Defend yourself.
Just kicked his fucking head off again.
Yeah, that's a little on the nose.
This is before concussion protocol, though. He'd be playing the next game.
He'd be fine. He just put on one of those Wes Welker helmets. He'd be good to go.
I know we don't do after movies anymore on the Bro Squad, but the Hocus Pocus 2, Billy's CTE battle would be a good movie to me.
Billy in the medical tent.
Just starts with him with the sawed-off shotgun down his throat, like
All
on
right,
concussion.
Okay,
all
there we
right.
go.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Why is it sawed off?
I don't know.
This-
Why did he saw
this
it
is
off?
like-
I don't know.
This is like a Thursday night for Bill Cosby. He's like, just fucking drink this. I'm the Jello guy. I don't understand the problem.
Everything will be a lot easier afterwards.
Dude, this cat. Talk about playing through injuries. He's like fucking Cal Ripken in this movie. The cat's like, at this point in the witch battle, no one is 100%.
What a dramatic throw.
What an odd turn of events for the group that we claim is like the sorority girls to have the other people drink the potion. Does she have a poncho on? No, never mind.
So what happens now? Why did he drink the potion?
Why is William holding back his girlfriend? That's what I don't know.
How did his head get back on?
Right.
He's basically
the little
holding
girl.
the chick back.
That's how necks work. Also, who's choking who? It's like my first marriage.
It's going a little bit of both ways.
We don't even know who's the aggressor.
No.
Guarantee a jury of 9 would figure it out, though.
Maybe I'm drunk, but this movie could have easily turned into a porno at least like 80 times.
When Sarah Jessica Parker was casting the witch spell, I'm not gonna lie, I stuck my hand in my pants for a second, thinking that's where we were going. Thurman said, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, living room couch.
I said, let me join in.
She's still on a fucking vacuum. I forgot that.
It's like, let's go back to back, so it's not gay or anything.
It's not weird. This is how cops
It's not
fight.
weird then.
As long as we don't look at each other.
Dude, in
Yeah.
movies, doesn't the sun rise so fucking fast?
Like 3 seconds.
Oh, shit. It honestly feels like that, though, Monday through Friday when you gotta go to work. It's like, okay, well, the sun's up. Gotta go to work now. I got 8 minutes of sleep.
Look at the depression she made in the ground.
She's big boned.
In the
Very
face.
dense.
She does have, in this movie with that jaw, with those teeth, I mean, she would put an indent in the ground. Why is he like, when you die in the the new Mario games and other people have to pop you in the bubble, why is he like that?
That's his soul leaking out.
This is such great graphics.
But she's turned into stone now, so her lungs aren't working.
Again, the spell that's cast on them, I've never understood in the whole movie. When was stone a part of it?
So it was a spell, or do they just always have to just wait for the sun to come up?
Matt, you just don't get it, and I don't think you ever will.
Yeah. So they explode, but she turns to stone?
Yeah, the leader turns to stone, and then explodes. So
God. Okay. Yeah.
you just need to read the book.
The graphic novel. And then, of course, the talking cat and the zombie. It's all...
He's got 13 lives.
But there are rumors of Hocus Pocus 2, right?
Yes. Sarah Jessica Parker said she's been approached each of the last 3 years. They just, for whatever reason, couldn't get it going. I could honestly see a studio being like, dude, we're not going to put $60 million behind this.
I don't know, man. I think it'd be a huge movie. Like,
Good,
it's
but-
got to come out in June, though.
Do you think it would do better? What would do better, a sequel to this or just a reboot with a different cast?
Sequel to this.
Sequel.
What'd you say, Banner?
Sequel.
Really? I'd go reboot too, though.
Thanks. 50-50. Fuck you guys.
Thurman and I versus you two.
I'd go sequel. I mean, I'd still... Because all the actresses are still alive.
Allegedly.
And
I mean, I don't know about the third one, but yeah, maybe. How much you want to bet he still wears that
all
sweater?
right, well, I'm going back to the graveyard now, so see you later.
All right, I'm dead still, so this is what's
Want to
happening.
join us for Thanksgiving? No? Okay.
This is what Albert Pujols does every offseason. Just goes back in his grave and waits for the...
Did the cat
Yep.
die?
What happened to the cat? He got, like, thrown or something?
Yeah, he didn't really land on his feet.
Come on, man. You got to tape that up and fucking play through it.
Well, you don't want him to turn back into a real human because he's going to want to bang that chick too. Going to have a competition.
Yeah, so why is his sister even doing that to him? It's like, dude, there's less of us right now. It's fine.
Stop laying on a dead cat.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's
Oh,
like,
that's-
I'm dead, so I kind of came back as a ghost. I should have killed myself a long time ago.
So it's totally chill. I'll just hang out in spirit form. You guys want to get
By the
beer?
way, are you too serious? Because, I mean, she's kind of cute, I thought, the whole time.
I don't know. She was eyeing me in the corner. Yeah, maybe that's because she's never seen a fucking ghost before, not because she likes you. No, that's not it. Nice
Nice.
collar Her necklace, by the way.
He's going more the Gruden route. Trade your best player for draft picks. He's going with the young chick. Hopefully she develops later.
Okay, so is every dead person from Salem, Massachusetts just going to show up now? Aaron Hernandez popped through. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Anyone want to throw
Odin Lloyd pops out of a tree. Once again, this would be weird, but it's 90s, so we're just going to let it go.
Do they even know about the little girl? Like, why would they be waving at her? I'd be fucking freaking out.
Like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, why are there more dead people? This isn't making me at ease. We're going the opposite direction.
So, heaven exists? Like, I don't know. But, I mean, he was dead, so, there's something.
The line was, I had to wait 300 years for a virgin to light a candle. The Dennison kid's like, it feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? This is where you go home and you're like, were we just tripping balls all night? Like, or did that actually happen?
What just happened?
I was tripping balls and I still didn't get laid. Like, that's your night, dude. Good
and then
job.
On Monday at school, that chick's gonna be like, I mean, that was like a fun weekend, but I don't think this is going anywhere.
Parents just got out of a swingers party.
They're way too sweaty to have just danced. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that was their mom.
Yes.
Or unless he's cheating on his mom, one of the two.
Yeah, so what's this? These guys, it just sucks they don't have, parental figures in the picture come looking for them.
They don't have a pager they can get a hold of somebody?
The eye's still awake, whatever the fuck that means. So that means there could be a sequel, I guess?
Fuck. Yes.
Huh.
Guys.
Sarah Sanderson was Sarah Jessica Parker. How original.
When do you think he has to go to the optometrist or the eye doctor?
Since he only has one eye, it's probably like once every 2 years instead of once a year, like most people.
He probably gets the daily contacts.
All right, let's let Banner close it out, guys. Come on.
Perfectly fine.
Started to close it out, then started.
You got to reel it back in sometimes.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Guys, that was Hocus Pocus. We have been the Bro Force Squad podcast. You guys already heard our final thoughts. You guys can find us on our website, www.broforcesquad.com. Follow us on Twitter at Bro4Squad. Hit that subscribe button anywhere you see it. And what's that thing you do, Jeff?
Letterboxd.
Redbox.
It's not red. It's not that.
RedTube.
It's definitely not that.
Right, yeah.
That's porn.
Well, follow us on there too.
Are we on there? Did we make an account for us?
We should be on there. For the mayor himself, the American hero, and our Enforce in the Paint, I am a mad scientist, and we will catch you guys next Halloween.
Bye.
I feel like you've been asleep for the last 30
Yeah, Brian, you've been
not talking.